Hello, Craig Smith from the Home Education Foundation in Palmerston North, New Zealand. We're talking about educating our children at home as opposed to sending them off to some institution. Now the question we want to deal with is, in my home education program, should I follow the school year? Well, look folks, if you're going to step outside the box and educate your children at home, hey, step right outside the box. Throw that school calendar away. One of the worst things, and you can read about this in secular books written by school people who are in the state school system, and they're writing about the state school system. They're quite open about it. As soon as the legislation was passed that created compulsory schooling, where children were compelled by the government to leave their homes at age of 6 and walk down the road to some institution run by state-trained agents delivering a politically mandated curriculum, that is, to indoctrinate the children in the values of the state. That was the most radical intervention into families in the history of the universe. And that has now caused the whole focus of every community. You look at your part of the country, wherever you happen to be. What is the focal point of every community roundabout? The focal point is what? The school. Everybody marks their calendars, their weekly calendars, their daily calendars, their annual calendars by school holidays and all that kind of stuff, school trips, and what kind of hours do the school keeps, the bus timetable and all that stuff. Hey, why should we do that? It's outrageous that the schools, state institutions, should be the centers of the communities. What used to be, not too many years ago, what used to be the center of each community? It was clear. The center of each community used to be the local church. The schools knew that when they were being set up, they were going to replace the churches as the centers of the community. Well, I'll tell you where the real centers, the real powerhouses should be: your individual family homes. That's the first center of government. Mom and dad at the top of the government. The children understand what it means to be sub-regents under you. They've each got jobs, but you're the government, and you're the one who dispenses law and justice, and they understand ethics from you, and they understand what's right and wrong from you. Law comes from mom and dad. And the houses, homes, personal homes, for generations used to be recognized as the centers of economic and industrial activity, because that's where the boot maker, the bricklayer, the candlestick maker, he operated from home, and everybody knew that all of the children of the boot maker, they would all know how to make boots, no problem. Everybody knew that the children of the shepherd, that each of those children, the boys and the girls, they knew everything about shepherding sheep. They knew how to shear, they knew how to knit wool, they knew how to deliver sheep, and help and assisted birth on sheep. They knew everything about this. That was just understood and expected, and that can still be the same today. Our homes can be the center of economic and political activity and social activity, where we're training up our children to be leaders in the community, not followers, but leaders. Like, for example, we don't train our children up to be, as Christians we think, oh, it's a bad, terrible world out there, but we're not just training our children up to be how to cope with that bad old world out there. No, we're training our children up so that they're going to go out there into that bad old world, take it by the throat, turn around, back round, upside down, I should say, back round the right way. And so that's what we want to do, is help our children to be leaders, not followers in the community.